And welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 3. We have just got Ryu back in our group, and, well, we have control of him now, unlike in the last battle we just had. In the previous episode, he basically went out of control and did whatever the hell he wanted to do. Oh, let's go take a look at his stats. He's level 20, meaning I guess my other characters are a little bit of a low level, except for Ryu, of course. As with before, you'll notice he's fast. He is the fastest character we're going to have, and will likely stay that way the entire game. His offense and defense are average, and has some rather poor magic ability. Fortunately, we're not going to be relying too much on his magic, just on his speed and his ability to attack. Now, it used to be, when we had Ryu in our group... I'll let them talk. We had Ryu in our group, he was about 5 or so levels above the other characters. So, he appeared to be so much stronger than they were. Wow, where the hell have you been? He appeared to be a whole lot stronger than the other characters, only because he's a higher level. And now he's actually a lower level than Ryu, so the only advantage he has over Ryu right now is his speed. Everything else he's actually weaker. But remember, Ryu has that Were-Tiger ability. He can turn into Were-Tiger. His attack power shoots through the frickin' roof. But of course he goes wild. You can't control him too well. A little bit of a quick cut there. I went to check on the fairies. They hadn't done anything yet. Now we're going to move... Oh, okay, we're going to go and stay at a camp and see what everyone has to say. Yeah, we've heard that before, douche. You tried to kill Ryu. Okay, now we're going to go and move on. We're going to have to head over the Angel Tower. Now, if you remember, that's going to be on the other side of Wyndia. We're going to have to cross the eastern checkpoint. Remember this place? Yeah, I'm not going to make you watch me run through that again. So just cut that. I'm going to have another bit of a weird cut here. And moving on. Now we can't move past here, so we're going to have to enter this area. We broke up the only criminal syndicate in existence. Yet that isn't good enough for the king. You have got to be kidding me. What could we possibly do that would be better than we've already done? I mean, it's unbelievable. Bunch of terribly weak enemies. You can actually exit in any direction you want to. But I'll just go this way, because it seems more proper, doesn't it? Even though I'm actually... Right now, I'm going to go up to Wyndia. Now, this little cabin out here... I actually did something here earlier, a few episodes back, that I didn't show you. But there's a guy in here. He's a master. But he's not a particularly good master. And Ryu has been his apprentice for a while now. Unmotivate. That sounds useful. See if we got another one here. All you need to do is get a few levels, and this guy will teach you all of his tricks. All his rather useless tricks. Okay, let's try one more time. Unfortunately, the third skill that he has to teach isn't available at the moment. So we're going to have to leave and then come back after Ryu has gained another level. Now, I'm not going to continue on to the chrysalis plant where they grow the crops quite yet. I actually have a couple of other things I want to do, and I'm going to finish this episode by wrapping up, or at least starting, some other little stuff. Now, there's not a whole lot we can do in this city right now, but... Hey, remember these kids? We can play hide and seek with them again! Now, supposedly they're spread all over the map. And I'm going to find 2 of them in this episode, and it's possible to find 3 of them at this point in the game. The first one will be inside this graveyard area. Remember this place? Now you can find 3 of them. One will be here, one will be in the chrysalis mines back where Ryu had been spending the last 10 years or so. And the other one will be at the eastern checkpoint. Couldn't quite remember exactly where he was. Yeah, there he is. He's on the other side of the gravestone. No, you shouldn't have. Another one will actually be in Junktown, but we don't have the ability to get to Junktown right now. Junktown right now. So we're going to have to save that one for later. Let's get out of this damn city. And head back over to the mines so we can go and collect that one kid that we're supposed to find. Now there's actually a good reason why you would do this, and there's a good reason why that useless master that we were talking to, why we apprentice with him even though his skills are worthless. I'll start with that guy. There was another master over in Tampa who will not let you apprentice to him unless you have learned this fighting style that he talks about where it's possible to fight without killing your opponents. Now this Duranel guy, he's the one that knows that fighting style, and it's useless. But you gotta learn it in order to get this other guy as your master. So that's why I'm going through with that. Now the reason why I'm finding these children, well, they're not really kids anymore, but whatever, is because they are also masters, all 4 of them. And there's one very special difference between them and the other masters in the game. One is that they only have one ability each. Each one will either teach you a new battle formation or some other minor, fairly useless ability. But the only reason why I would ever consider apprenticing under them for very long is because one of the battle formations speeds your characters up quite a bit, provided you have someone fast like Ryu or Nina in your group. And another ability, another thing that I would apprentice under them for, is that their stat boosts come without any sort of penalty. Like, for example, the person Nina is under, is an apprentice under, will increase your magic ability, but decrease... Oh, there he is. Huh. I'm not going to make you watch me track all the way back to Wyndia. So, here we go. Quick cut. Now, increases Nina's magic ability, but decreases her physical ability, which is a bit of a problem for her, because she's already so weak. Okay, this last ability, called Backhand. Backhand will hit the enemy without chance of killing them. So now I'm going to drop his tutelage or whatever, because I have all 3 abilities. Now the thing about those kids in Wyndia is that they do not have that sort of deficit. So you do not take a hit on any other ability. Unmotivate, Loose Will of Fight, Foreign Wing, Feign Swing. Jeez, I cannot believe I pronounced that wrong. Deals no damage, and Backhand deals non-lethal damage. Oh, I cannot believe I mispronounced that. And if I weren't so lazy, I would probably edit that part out. But yes, I am lazy. Long story short with those kids, they do not provide much of a boost at all. But their boost doesn't cost you anything. So I can apprentice Nina under the master that will increase her defense without a worry of it damaging any of her other abilities. Okay, 2 new fairies have been born, made a new room, and discovered some new work. So let's check that out. Oh, look at this. It's a new building. Let's go talk to this fairy first, before we explore it. Okay, let's check out what we have. See, now we have 2 new fairies and a new room to put them in. So I'm going to transfer these guys around a little bit. Quinn here only has the ability to be a merchant. So I'm going to go, choose weapons and set it to ability. That way we get the better stuff. I'm going to leave that fairy in there for a long time. Let it do its work. Now I'm going to switch this over. I'm going to keep that the way it is. Oh, not much of an ability. Oh boy. You can tell by the bars this is a bit of a difficult situation they're putting me in. So what am I going to do? Okay, have this one continue to build. Put that one up to hunting. And put one of these builders over on the clear. Now let's go check out that room. See what happened in there. So we put a fairy in there to be a weapons merchant. Unfortunately, only has crap. Pointed stick, a very cheap, very crappy weapon that only Nina can use. Lowers her attack power. I should consider using it because it increases her agility, and I'm not going to relying on her physical attack power. Now, as we continue to build this neighborhood, it's going to extend off in this area. So we're going to be able to get a number of extra buildings. And nothing else to do here, so I'm going to end the episode here. And in the next episode, we're going to go to the Chrysum plant and go check out what's wrong with their creepy-ass crops.